Japan get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva, he's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course.
And he shoots!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Japan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now, he's got space here. It's played through for him. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
No, that's been intercepted.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Knocks it into space. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Bernardo Silva is always looking to break lines. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now, can they get him away? Oh, it's Batistuta. Oh, he's bustling through here. He's come in hard.
Japan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now.
And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Lewandowski. Played out wide. And it's Kukçu. Good ball, good take. Lofted in. Header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Kukçu clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Out towards the flank. Kukçu. And a chance! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Bullish header! Goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 18.
Japan get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Caught offside that time. Oh, that's nice. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Out to the left it goes.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Timber charging forward down that flank. Look at the space here. He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, Cracking ball. And he's taking no chances there. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That's an imaginative pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Kukçu. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Lewandowski. Will play through for the wide man.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now it's Donatoni. Well, that's beautifully weighted. To Nielsen. He's onside. Back to the keeper it goes. And the first 45 minutes are up. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
Please turn your attention
Either
to the
side
screen
holding back
for
here. It
information
has
provided
been
by
quite
the
a half,
local
this.
police.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
And the game has already resumed here.
Japan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Xavi Alonso. De Nielsen providing an outlet on that flank. He has found a way through. Early ball out from the back. Beraldo, and the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Donadoni! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. Roberto Carlos is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. So, can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Backward it goes. He's tried one! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Substitution.
Swings it across, and that's been well dealt with. Bernardo Silva. And now the breakaway. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Timber.
Japan may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Thuram receives... Decent chance! Cleared without complication. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Lewandowski. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Bernardo Silva. Up Ji-sung.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's found a way through. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Tries to play it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? They've won a corner.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Japan with the corner.
19,
They're first.
Mbappe. Number 15, Bernardo Silva. Coming on the field, number 10, Hazard. Number 8,
Japan really are
McAllister.
going about things in the right
Substitution in
fashion,
progress.
Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Real chance! Oh, it's hit the post! He should have put that one away.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
And that has been cleared.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Over to the left. Kirkchu. Oh, that was vital. And he's intense a shot! He scores! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Robert Lewandowski.
So the lead now is 2.
Robert Lewandowski.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Little pass back.
Number 4,
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
coming on to replace
Well,
him
a glitch
is
with the rangefinder
number
there,
20,
and evident
Hey.
annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That is ended up in no man's land.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Timber. Turan, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. And it's Lewandowski. Kirkchu.
3 minutes at a time.
Hazard. Now there's a fine ball. Bergkamp. Roberto Carlos. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Kane. Hazard. He can get that clear. So that's it. It is all over. Japan were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, the winger Lee Kang-in is a very interesting player, Peter, because there's something almost unique about the way he dribbles, the close ball control, the ability to break those lines. Easily one of the best prospects to emerge out of South Korea.
Batistuta! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Couldn't squeeze it through. He's found a way past. Rodri purring through the gears. Kubo. Howson with the clearance. It'll be a throw-in. Hernandez. Fired deep towards... A mighty effort! In for the pieces! It's there! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Kubo, he's found a way through. Mbappe, oh, not quite. And he's quick to get it clear again. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Hernandez. Well-timed, excellent interception. Mbappe chasing after it. That has been cut short. Now it's Kubo. Danielson in with the challenge. And it's Dybala. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And that pass just didn't quite work. And he's there to get it away. Rodri. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Looking for the run. Danielson. And the shot! He scores! And again they hit the front. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Cross needs to be good.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Now it's Lee Kang-in. Crossed in again. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Dybala. Dybala powering forward here. Chips it through. And he's away. Big chance! One-on-one! Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. business. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
After 31 minutes is number 7, Paulo Dybala.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Hernandez. Denilson. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Batistuta. He's had a shot! They've nicked! And they get themselves in front! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Drilled in low.
That's good defensive concentration.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. No way through. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe has it in a wide position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Added time.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Dybala. Now, he's got space here. That's beautifully weighted. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. That's a good run down the left. And he's picked it up out wide. And the first 45 minutes are up. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2. And the second half gets underway. And this is Dybala. That's a little off target. Xavi Alonso, Dybala, he's picked his way through. Griezmann, it's Xavi Alonso. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Substitutions taking place.
Trossard. Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there. So what can they make of this? Roberto Carlos. Out for a throw. Howson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Rodri. Trossard running with the ball. Rodri, can he get it through? Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Gets to show off his quick feet. Trossard. Messi. Now, can they get him away? Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Yamal. He is through here. Yamal. Lofted upfield.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Saint-Maximin, he's through, now is he in? Yamal gets into some space, he's got away. He can get that clear. And he's quick to snatch it back. And it's Rodri. He's having a go! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rodri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Lee Canyon, number 20, De Nielsen. Coming on the field, number 22, Donadoni. Number 11, David Villa. Number 13.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Batistuta. Oh, that's delightful. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Park Ji-sung in acres of space out wide. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's an imaginative pass. Ah, he's given it away. Oh, that's fabulous. That's tidy. There's the shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Saint-Maximin clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Messi. Number 7, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field, number 21, Stoichkov. Number 8, Rijkaard.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
He's having a shot!
Okay, it didn't come off, but it was clever. A nice little dummy.
Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's got tall. And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. That's a cute ball.
Park Ji-sung could try.
And Park Ji-sung! Oh, that is rather wayward. Alexander-Arnold. And he's forced to go back.
Added minutes has been indicated.
He's ruffled a few feathers, but well done. Park Ji-sung! That has not worked out as planned.
Yeah, and I don't think there was much wrong with his vision nor his decision-making.
And he's surging through. Nice looking ball. That's a decent clearance. That could spell trouble. Now there's a fine ball. And he'll shoot here! He has done it! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical.
And we're done. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
Batistuta.
Voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
For support for our charity fund. Hello everybody and welcome to today's match.
Messi first in line. And he's found the net.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Hazard next in line, and here he is.
Yeah, good pen that. He just did what he was asked.
Griezmann will take their second.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
So, the second man in line.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
The third man in the queue. Right in the bottom corner. Some nerve.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, didn't change.
Ruben Neves is the third man to step forward. It's three apiece. He steps up to take the fourth penalty.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Oyarzabal is the fourth man to step forward for them. No! Denied remarkably!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
So it is all down to him now. No pressure. That's won it! Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours.
And now,
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
A very special birthday.